One of the greatest players of all time. I think my GOAT is Luka Doncic, but apparently the phony GOAT.
Michael Jordan?
Nah. That height 6'9" guy that y'all be
Jason
sizing up.
Tatum?
Nah, he weighs like 260 pounds. Y'all be sizing that guy. Yeah, he apparently he got called a B word, and I just don't remember that Luka getting called a B word or Jordan getting called a B word or anything like that. So, yeah,
he didn't get called a B word.
No. Kobe literally called Luka his language.
Excuse me?
Wait, what was this?
When it was a game, well, I think it was like one of Kobe's last games going to the a Lakers game. Luka like looks back in the crowd and it's Kobe. His first interaction with Kobe. Kobe in his native language of Slovenian, whatever it is. He asked him afterwards. He said an expletive, and the expletive was the B word. He called him that, but he was saying it like to be funny, but still called him.
It's not like I said.
Kobe called him bitch.
You cheated on Nia Long, dude. Okay. Yeah, let's get it out there who we're talking about.
We didn't forget, buddy.
Yeah, like come on. I got the clip right here.
Not my coach.
Now all of a sudden it's not your coach, huh?
Yeah, who's the coach?
Oh wow. Wow. Yeah. Stop. You've got
Joe Majula. Come on, man.
Joe Majula is crazy. This is from this past weekend's Rockets versus Lakers game.
This whole game.
He watches us, by the way. Shout out to Legend Z.
Yeah.
He watches us for real?
Yeah.
Oh, shout out Legends.
Shout out the boy.
They say the mouth readers are out. They're interpreting what's being said here. Ime Udoka is telling LeBron, stop crying like bitches, man.
Yeah, there was actual audio too. I don't know if you played it. There's audio clip.
Get out of here, buddy.
Okay, I actually didn't see the clip. This nigga Ime is tripping.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Which one is it?
I wasn't even necessarily biased at first. I tried to make sure I didn't look too detailed into the clip, knowing that we talk about on the pod, because I like initial reactions outside of things that require research. Looking at it again, yeah, that nigga. I think he's tweaking. To be honest, he could have possibly did it to rile up the locker room. That's the only thing leeway I'll give him. Other than that, if this was an actual Braun pissed me off moment or vice versa, bro tripping like fuck. We could talk about when LeBron walked over there, how calling someone a bitch while scratching your neck is crazy. We could talk about a bunch of different things, but at the end of the day, I think he was just trying to rile up the locker room, to be honest. That's going to be my parlay.
I forgot he said like bitches. Never mind. Because my whole point on my stream was he just said y'all were bitching. Like the act of bitching. Doesn't mean you're a bitch. That's still, you're just bitching.
I ain't gonna lie. My question then is who bitching? Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, look. I seen a thread on Twitter a while ago. It was corny at the time, but it was a bunch of women saying, I hate men that hate that bitch word. Like, okay, bitch. I'm like, I don't think y'all understand that, like, if grown men were just walking around calling each other bitches, and maybe
that's a fighting word. I will say
maybe
that.
That's what Bruh's movement was about. Because if grown men walking around calling each other bitches, a lot of niggas is getting fucked up. That's just how it is, and y'all just gotta accept that shit. So, at the end of the day, like, if you're even gonna say bitching, that's still you're loosely losing the word, considering everybody on this court is a one of a kind athlete, no dick suck. So it's like, all right, who bitching it? Oh, the niggas complaining about the calls. Who complaining about the call? I was mad like 2 plays ago. You calling? Yeah, I'm bitching. So yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not really with Eam on this one, and I usually fuck with Eam, but I'm not really with Eam on this one. But I think, to be honest, he was just trying to rile up his locker room, rile up the Rockets real quick. So I respect it in that regard. But if it was an actual personal situation, nah, he tripped.
Lila said where email bullies get bullied.
We bully the bullies, nigga. Ew. Yuck.
I'm not gonna lie. These goes to one of those cases where LeBron just needs to go ahead and retire, because you're at this point now in your career where the coaches of other teams are niggas you dunked on. Like, I don't know, I don't know how much respect can be there. The coaches on these teams are guys that literally you scored on. You went up over. You went past them. You know, you hit jumpers in their face. they didn't win a championship on you. Like you're playing, like you're literally playing, and these are the coaches that you used to play back in the day. This is just getting ridiculous. And LeBron's gonna have to keep dealing with this because I ain't gonna lie, and my goal got more years in the tank. I know he y'all with the 40-year-old jokes, he genuinely might play till he's like 42, 43. So it's just gonna be more of this. Imagine when J.R. Smith is the assistant coach on the team that LeBron's going against. Like, come on, man. It's just all jokes aside, Ime, I'm gonna keep it hot. I like it. I like it. LeBron overreacted. This is a genuine complaint that people have with the game today. Niggas be out there bitching for no reason. So I'm all for whether he says stop bitching or stop acting like a bitch. I'm all okay with it. I'm all for it. And he stood on business. He ain't go over there.
Now that I give you that, yeah.
No, he stood on business. You acting soft. You act like a bitch. So I'm all for it just for that. Had he backpedaled, had he tried to switch it up or anything like that, I would have had an issue. He stood on business. I fuck with it. Shout out Ime.
I think they both handled it pretty well. Like, to be honest with you, I think the ref overreacted. If anything, whoa!
No, that
they're
think
talking
we all
calmly.
agree on. The ejection was crazy. Ejection.
I disagree.
Really?
Well, Ime got ejected because he already had one tech.
Oh,
So that was his second tech, and that's why he got out. It wasn't on some. Hey,
it.
Bron, you get one tech, but Ime's out. So
Okay.
that's what Stream told me. So
And maybe I could be delusional. Maybe this is the player coach transition that needs to happen or whatever. I think there's levels to things. I don't think coaches should just be running around calling players bitches or anything bitch like. This is honestly, to me, this is fine and suspension worthy from the league side of things, or even from the team side of things. You can't be on the side calling players bitches and stuff like that.
you don't think shit like this happens though? They just haven't been called out and got teed up.
Coaches,
Yeah.
You don't think there's been coaches who've been barking at players before
on the
and
other
expletives
team?
and
that's
expletives
the says yeah.
Shit,
Other
like, let's really
team.
talk about it. I'm not Mr. Pro Hooper. On the other team, I don't know. On the current team, I tell you now, all of them have probably said y'all bitch in practice. But
no other clips of players getting into it with coaches on the other team. You don't think expletives were thrown? Any
curse words, 100%. But bitch, like
Bitch,
calling
yeah.
other players bitches, I don't know about that.
And I think there's a difference between any other curse word. You motherfucker, you talking that shit, da 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 da. Bitch,
It is a fighting word.
pussy, like all these. There's certain things that take it there for people, and you know that. Like if we were at the parks playing basketball with somebody, you could curse. Last thing somebody gonna do is say bitch. Call somebody a bitch.
Who gonna curse? Don't curse me on the court.
Oh, I'm saying, but people do that though. You act like people don't do that.
Oh no, yeah, of course, yeah.
Kobe didn't say bitch once.
No. I'm saying people will be like, yo, get it, yo, get off me, motherfucker. Like little ass motherfucker. And mind you, those are still really aggressive words.
Yeah.
Right after that, who little ass motherfucker? Put your hand on him. Put your hand on little ass motherfucker right now.
Now, switch out the words little ass motherfucker for little
bitch.
Ass bitch.
Oh. Three niggas trying to fight you. Hey, the nigga that passed the ball, who you calling the bitch? Like, damn, you on my
like everybody like, hold on now, time out. Fuck this shit. Who? Like that's what I'm saying, bro. So it's like I'm with him trying to rile up his locker room and shit, but like he could have said quite literally, he had infinite options. And he just chose the one option where I'm not mad at LeBron for being like, yo, you're wilding. And I'm not mad at Ian for trying to rile up his locker room. I just think moving forth, just wrong word, twin. Wrong word, but that's it.
I'm pro suspension and fine for Ime. Especially
I think ejection is fine. Suspension and a fine is crazy.
I do not agree with
I'm saying or. Not both. Probably not both.
I think an ejection is fine, like I said. So.
An objection doesn't do anything to me, honestly. When did they say this in this game? They said this. Was it earlier in the game when this was done? No, I had to be.
I can't even tell you.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I did not watch this game. I think it was later, but I did not watch it.
I don't know what and Chad will probably say it in a minute. I don't know. Somebody said they think it was in the third quarter. I don't know if it was like I think that that's a bad perception on your organization is what I'm really trying to get at. And if you're supposed to be a representation of the organization, yeah, getting into it is one thing, but getting out of pocket like that. How would you feel if Mark Cuban did that?
I'd like it.
Yeah.
What? I like it.
It's
Yeah,
entertaining
I'm
as
all
a
for
fan.
it.
I just don't know if I'm entertained in terms of if I have to be objective about it. But as a fan, of course, it's like drama. We know how drama works. So
I'll say it's situational. I will say it's situational. Mark Cuban saying it, I wouldn't be mad because Mark Cuban, the narrative around him is he's very hands-on with what the Mavs are doing. He's there. He's active. If the owner for the Pelicans called LeBron a bitch, I don't even know who the owner of the Pelicans is. That's crazy, in my opinion. If Adam Silver was out there calling the players bitches, that's crazy. You know, like people that work in the NBA, like head offices,
You gonna be stuttering too.
People,
LeBron, you was you was kind of bitching on the All right, bro.
You gonna sound like the kid from South Park.
moving his hands and shit. I mean, LeBron, you are. That's a good. You know what? You're a bitch.
That's a good. He loved that one. Oh man, that's a good one. No, just answer one. Just answer the good one. Answer it. I don't know. That may be me personally, and not saying I haven't played sports. I think that there's a level of standard that you're supposed to raise yourself to when you're a coach, when you're in this leadership position. So that could just be me, but
yeah, we agree or disagree on this. I agree with you until the suspension part. By the way, I think that's OD. But ejection, I thought ejection was kind of corny, but I didn't know. I found out today. I didn't know he already had a text, so now I don't. Even
I found that out today too because I didn't watch the game as well. God, YouTuber.
First in-season tournament is in the books. Well, not in the books. I guess the first part of the in-season tournament. The first bracket. What am I trying to say here?
This is the elimination round. These are the Vegas games.
There we go. We're in the elimination games. First set of matches for the first ever in-season tournament has been done. Things have been set. We got Pacers versus Celtics. So they made it. Kings versus Pelicans. They made it. Knicks versus Bucks. They made it. Suns versus Lakers. They made it. We're almost at the finish line, and we'll watch some tonight. What are y'all's thoughts so far on the in-season tournament?
Hey, I'm gonna be honest, man. I was more wrong than right going into it. I was very pessimistic about it. I was like, man, no one gives a shit about this. The incentive is not enough. I still don't fuck with the courts. I will say that. I still don't fuck with the courts. But that's a nitpick at this point. Yeah, I think play has been elevated because of it. Players care just a little bit more. Teams just care just a little bit more. I think going into these rounds, I wish I could be watching the game right now, but I'm podding. But I'm assuming these teams over the next week are going to be playing at an elevated way because it's a single elimination tournament. You don't want to get knocked out, regardless of if this counts or not. Just I think with the nature of people, you don't want to get knocked out in a single elimination tournament. And that's really all you can ask for from an in-season tournament is just make people care, and that was their purpose. Just make people, make players, make fans care a little bit more about the regular season and these games in late November, early December. They're just not another game in the books, and I think it's doing its job. I like it.
Yeah, I'll admit, I was wrong in terms of same thing as Sol said. I'm not going to echo too much. I definitely didn't think the players would give a fuck, and my condition was I'm wrong if they give a fuck, and they do. And that's actually kind of perfect because now we have, as fans, as debaters, we have something that we can point towards as like a mini playoff or a mini final even, and be like, okay, well, this is how we can expect this team to elevate themselves. Now, granted, it's a very small sample size, but it's a sample size that we didn't have in the past, so I actually like it. However, Souls, you're way too nice. I'm gonna be the head ass to do it. Them courts is awful, and the uniforms might be working. Okay. I don't know what the fuck blood's spitting there. That shit is awful.
The uniforms I don't care about anymore.
My God, fix it. I do. My God, fix it. But outside of that, I mean, in terms of competition, I was wrong. I just wish that, to be honest, they had this intensity and they found a way to make players care about All-Star Weekend. I don't know how you do that. But if we could get this for All-Star Weekend, let alone the singular All-Star game, oh my God. Like my Lord, I think NBA would be back on timing. It's just unfortunate that's unlikely. But the in-season tournament, I have to eat
Well,
crow.
create your thing for All-Star tournament, because I actually think I have a theory. I was gonna ask what would you change about the tournament, but you've already said the courts and the jersey.
Yeah.
Or if you need some time to think about it, we can see what Damo.
Yeah, give me some time.
All right, Damo, what you think about the in-season tournament?
Even though it's going to be stupid.
You muted.
Oh shit! I muted my mic. That's crazy. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Definitely am surprised by how serious the players are taking it, how good the games have been. I will say I don't think fans give a fuck still. I theorized they wouldn't give a fuck beforehand. They still don't give a fuck, honestly. Even though the games have been good, even though the competition has been there, even though the players taking it way more serious than everyone assumed, fans still don't care. It's still always just the mid-season tournament, in-season tournament. It's basketball. Niggas cared about the preseason this year, like to an insane high degree. So people will care about basketball. The regular season will have its fair share of care in the moment. It's just playoffs and the finals trump that. Cool. I don't agree about the courts and the jerseys for the most part. There are some egregious ones. There are some atrocious ones, but for the honestly, I haven't seen too many courts I don't like. I've seen more jerseys I don't like than courts. I just don't care enough to say I don't like a lot of the courts. That's my thing. The courts are just courts. I've seen some of the most outlandish courts before. Therefore, I'm not really about to sit here, trip, and complain about every single different colorway a court is that matches the team's corresponding jersey. Just don't care enough. Niggas don't like new shit. I've said this before, and this in-season tournament stuff definitely proved me right. Niggas just don't like nothing new. And in terms of All-Star, I know Sage is about he was giving time to think. I already feel like I already know how to make this shit better, in my opinion. For me personally, and I don't think I'm gonna take Sage's shit. Abolish the All-Star game totally. You can name All-Stars, so guys that are seen as the best guys in the NBA or whatever it is, fan favorites, that's fine. Abolish the All-Star game. We don't give a fuck about that. Leave the Rising Stars game. Leave that for the young guys to play in, have some fun. Shit, I would say personally, leave the celebrity game. Abolish the skills challenge. Abolish that shit. No one gives a fuck about that. I would say throw on 1v1, 2v2s, especially 1v1s. 1v1s would be the main event. 1v1s,
a third of my take.
Oh, damn. 1v1s and 2v2s in terms of games. I would say leave the 3-point contest. I would say take the dunk contest, remove NBA players, and just add the best dunkers possible, and give, I would say, basketball, because basketball creation has been like something prevalent. The NBA can capitalize off of that and get these guys who are personalities and stuff like that are professional dunkers. Let them guys go do shit that we've never seen, since NBA players are so scared of ridicule. Go let Jordan Killahuga Munga, whatever that nigga name is, let him go out there and 720 between his legs and win a dunk contest for $100,000 or whatever it is, something cool, something cheap. In NBA terms, cheap. That's $100,000 nothing, but something for the NBA to just give away, and that will legitimize the dunk contest. The 3-point contest is fine. And yeah, like I said, 1v1, 2v2s.
So I think I agree with what you said, especially about the initial. I don't know how people measure if this made people feel better about the regular season or care more about the regular season. I know the numbers. I would like to see what the numbers look like at the beginning of the season. Because I saw some article not too long ago that was like, oh, the numbers are up. But there could be a plethora of reasons why that's the case. I would like to see if the numbers are up. I'll concede. And then especially in January, or well, for the rest of the month, January, February, if the numbers are down, I'll be like, oh man, they're not playing for in-season tournament. So maybe that makes sense. But I don't think it's, what is it? Causation is correlation. I don't think that that's always the case. My thought process to improve it, because it did improve it. If people feel that way, I will never take that away from them if that's people's conclusions. It improved it. You care about the regular season. Cool. I personally don't think it made a difference for me, but it is what it is. For the All-Star game, I actually agree with a lot what Damo said. All-Star game, it's not fun anymore. I think because people aren't as spread out as they used to be. There's not a Dominique Wilkins who's on Atlanta, who we don't see anymore. And he also has shitty teammates. So he's getting blown out by Boston, but he's also dropping 45. And it's like, oh, this is a mystery. I don't know where that really exists anymore. For the most part, everybody can be seen. And then also everybody kind of has a partner with them. So if you're competitive, we already see you. Like if you're one of them ones, we already see you. What I think they should do is do threes. do a threes tournament. Every time that a team loses, the winning team gets to take one player off that losing team, and then it goes to like fours. Or you could do it even as 1-on-1. Start at the ones, 1v1. You lose over here, you join my team. Then do 2v2. We take one person from this team, 3v3, until you can get to like, I don't know, a 7-man rotation.
With just the All-Stars? With just the All-Stars or like per
Probably
team?
All-Stars and extended. I don't know how the numbers work. Haven't really fully fledged it out. I'm talking about some fantasy shit. But just do something where we can like, oh, let me take on type shit.
I don't know. I've just kind of accepted the All-Star Weekend to just be what it is. It's a socializing event, bro. Like at this point, like it's for the fans if you go there.
And fuck the celebrity game. The celebrity game doesn't matter anymore because there's no superstars anymore or stars anymore. Like I swear to God,
I went Jack Harlow on there one more time.
Well, not even Jack Harlow. I watched movie trailers because I went to go see Godzilla -1 yesterday. Fantastic movie. We got to talk about it. But I went to see that movie. I looked at them trailers and I was like, I don't know who the fuck any of these people are. Like, and I'm hearing people audibly gasp in the theater. Oh, that's me. Who?
The Hunger Games movie too. I'm like, who the fuck is that?
Hunger Games movie?
Man.
No. And maybe that's it. But I feel like some of these people.
trying to be young so bad.
I know.
I'm not. No, I'm not. I know. No. I'm speaking from experience. I know I'm old. I know I'm old. I'm past. It's over. It's a wrap. I'm looking around at what's being a celebrity, motherfucker. I'm over it. Like I don't know these people.
But I just feel like that's because the definition of what a celebrity is now is different. If you were on that one Netflix show, I don't think it makes you a celebrity. I think it was me and B Souls, and maybe it was Sage. We watched that one commercial for the Hunger Games too, and I was like, "Oh snap, that's Olivia Rodrigo." And B Souls was like, "No, that's so and that was somebody else." And then it ended up not being who both of us said. Yeah, it ended up being somebody totally different. I don't know who Sydney Sweeney is. These niggas ain't celebrities.
Yeah, I think the bar's been lowered because
look at you. Oh, I was trying to get that off. I was trying to sneak that one.
Not too much.
I'm not. I don't know who the hell we're speaking on.
Not too much on mommy.
Not even on disrespect. I just genuinely don't know. But I will say I do think the bar for what makes a celebrity has been lowered. Hell, what the bar for an NBA superstar has been lowered. To answer the question, my idea is wacky, but to be honest, if I'll be blunt, y'all kind of spit like a good 50% of my idea. So I'm gonna just change on the spot, pause if needed. Essentially, no problem, my brother. Essentially, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and continue the All-Star game. I think at this point it's too etched in stone. I think it'll be too much pushback if you cancel the All-Star game. Potential too much dollars lost. I think it's too big of a risk. They were on the right track with the Kobe thing, but I think when they went quarter by quarter, they kind of fucked it up. Just make it like a total score thing. Make it like a first team to reach 150 GGs type shit. So at any point in time, I mean, you can take the 4-quarter breaks, of course, but the fourth quarter, hey, I ain't gonna lie, y'all niggas only got 60 points. Good luck. Go down out there, I guess. But first team to reach 150 in total wins the game. At that point, you can have your 3 quarters of fun, and then hopefully the players try in the fourth. That's perfectly fine. That could be the tradition because at the end of the day, as Sol said, it's a social event. Celebrity game, I 90% agree with y'all. My 10% is that I don't think it should be abolished. I think it should be selective. There could be years with and without it. Pick your goddamn celebrities, and if you don't got A-listers, don't play them. I'm sorry. Like, I don't. If TSO Sage made the All-Star game, dog, what are we doing? So, I mean, the celebrity game, dog, what are we doing?
I don't agree with that. I actually think they should do content creators. I think having Mr. Beast and Kai Cenat and
no, I was saying TSO Sage level. I was like, low
oh yeah,
like Mr. Beast and like Kai and shit. That's cool. No dick suck, but like 2 high-end YouTubers. That's fine. So I think that would work. You just gotta be gotta be mass selective.
They've had him though. They've had creators on the side.
They have, but like
they had T-Jazz, B-Dot when he was popping.
No. I'm not mad at that. I'm saying I'd rather go that. Nice. I'd rather go that route than having the star of Ostracized, the hit Netflix show. In Netflix UK, yeah, like who is that? Who is that?
No disrespect to him for real, but like kind of.
You might just know who that is. Some people might not even know who T-Jazz is.
Sweeney.
She's